Hey, Steve Stine here. Thank you so much for joining me for my 10-minute rock licks lessons, where we're going to be looking at different fun and creative rock licks that you can use in your playing. If you like this, please do me a favor, like and share and subscribe to the channel, and check out my guitar courses, namely my guitar course Rock Licks, over at guitarzoom.com. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, in this rock lick, what we're going to be doing is combining two different pentatonic positions in E minor specifically, together just to make something a little more interesting. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the first position of E minor pentatonic at the 12th fret, and I'm taking the fifth position, which starts at 10, and I'm going to combine those two positions together in something that looks a bit more of maybe a Paul Gilbert-ish kind of lick. Okay, so what I'm doing is playing 15, 12, and 10 on the first string with my pinky, my middle, and my first finger. And I'm going to do pull-offs on all three of those fingers. So I'm going. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the 12th fret of the second string with my middle finger. So I'm doing those two pull-offs there. And then I'm going to create this little square here where I play 12 and 10 as a pull-off on both those two strings. And the way I'm picking this is I'm playing down, and then I'm playing down twice. So I'm kind of using my middle finger for both of those and playing downs, but you have to figure out what works best for you. And I do that pull-off. And then I normally come back and I'll do an up strum on the second string, but again, what's most important is you figuring out what works best for you. So you could just make a pattern out of just doing that. Okay, but then what I'm doing is I'm going to move into the second string and do the exact same thing. Again, obeying the pentatonic position that I'm in. So I'm going to play 15, 12, 10 again. Go to the 12th of the next string and go back and make that little square. I'm going to do 12, 10. But on this string, I have to do 12 to 9 to stay pentatonic. So I have... Then I'm just sliding from 12 to 14 on the 4th string to finish this thing up. Again, you could do anything you want at the end. You see, so you could combine these. The only thing that makes this second one awkward is because you've got to go from that 12 to that 9. So you might change the... you might drop down to your third finger right there. Do something like that. And you could actually go through all of the different positions or all the strings in this position. And you could do something like that as well, where you just go through, and again, I'm just obeying all of the notes of the E minor pentatonic. When I get to the third string, for instance, and play 14, 12, and 10, or excuse me, 14, 12, and 9, sorry. Notice how I'm using my pinky, my ring, and my first finger. And then I got to go back to 10 right here. So you could make like a long pattern out of something like that. Again, just something fun for you to explore and see if you can kind of fit it into your soloing. So do me a favor, if you like this video, like it, share it, subscribe to the channel, and do me a favor, check out my new guitar course, Rock Licks, over at guitarZoom.com. See if it's something that you might be interested in. I teach you how to play a bunch of different licks and put them in context of actual solos, different styles of music. And I have a bunch of different guitar courses over there too. So